Real Madrid fans, today is the day the 150 million euro bid will be submitted for Olise. It's the highest in Real Madrid history. Then we haven't gotten news on it. We don't know what stage. Has it been submitted? Has it not? We do not know. But then what we do know is this. Bayern Munich have said no. No on all fronts. Rummenigge, Hunes, in fact, every Bayern Munich official, they've said no to this. You can see it over here. If Perez submits the bid, it will be rejected. To be honest, I don't know how this looks promising for us. I don't know how this looks promising. I don't know if it's going to work out. And I'll give you my 2 cents. If it doesn't work out, I'll be fine with that, to be honest. Let me also tell you about this. A player I'm really looking forward to seeing next season is Hendrick in that right wing forward position. I'm really looking forward to seeing Hendrick over there. And if Olise does come over, it would mean Hendrick goes back to the bench or he just takes his very secondary role. I don't want that for Hendrick anymore. He was great at Lyon. He has been great in the friendlies. I want to see Hendrick starting in Real Madrid lineups. That's what I want to see. Let me know your thoughts on this. Then, we've been getting lots of shifts. If it's not Olise, who is it going to be? Because the 150 million euro bid, it's not looking promising. I can't believe Bayern Munich would not. Why would they refuse the 150 million euros for Olise? I don't know. Come on. Who? No one bids that high for any player these days. Why would you refuse that? The only players who have come that close, Neymar and there's another, and Mbappe, Neymar and Mbappe, and it was PSG signing both of them. I cannot believe Bayern Munich is rejecting this. Alright, sources close to Real Madrid and Jose Mourinho believe that Micheal Olise is one of the names being discussed. We already know all of this. These news sites, they really recycle a lot of news. In any case, let's see if we can find some more. Alright, all big clubs in Europe are nervous about blah blah blah. We're still waiting to see who the player will be. The player is going to be Olise, but then I did hear it's a Portuguese player. I saw that just came out today. That it's going to be a Portuguese player. I really don't know. I don't know if it's Portuguese. I'm hoping it's Vitinha. To be honest, we need Vitinha more than we need Olise. I would say that. In any case, some persons are saying it's Alvarez. Everything is pivoting to Alvarez because there has been no positive news for Real Madrid on Olise. So it's kind of like if we submit that bid, it's going to be rejected. Outright. So things are looking towards Julian Alvarez. Atletico de Madrid, they're actually open to the idea. However, they did say the bid has to be 150 million. Barcelona offered them, I believe, 100, and it was behind the backs and all of that. They did it in a very unofficial way. But if Real Madrid come clean, who knows? It could happen. Real Madrid don't usually get players from Atletico Madrid, so it could be something new. It could be something new. Anyway, this is sad news that we have to look at. Sources believe Nico Paz prefers to stay in Italy. Real Madrid have not made a final decision yet. I don't want Paz to remain in to stay over Como. We really need competition in our ranks, in the squads. We need that a lot. This guy, Nico Paz, is a brilliant player. And I believe he's a Real Madrid type player. We need this guy next season. I saw this news today and I was sad about this. Let me know what you think about this. We're just going to do a rundown of, everything going on today. Rodri's chances to join Real Madrid have significantly fallen. Fantastic. I never wanted Rodri at Real Madrid. I did not. That's good. That's good news for me. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, let's see this. Justin Kumo like Gonzalo Garcia, Thiago Pitach, and Cesar Palacios. However, no deal is currently. What's the use of that? Look, I like Lamine Yamal. Is there any deal going on? What kind of news is that? What kind of news is that, man? Anyway. Then, let's talk about defenders. Recently, Real Madrid have shown interest in, defensive left backs or left centre backs. Two names, Josko Vadio and Calafiori over here. Now, Real Madrid, they are considering getting one between these two. It can't be both of them. It's one of these guys. Now, this was, when Real Madrid inquired about Calafiori. Then we have this confirmed Real Madrid are interested in Calafiori. They are working to understand whether Arsenal are willing to open up to the sale. And I believe Arsenal will be willing to open up to the sale. Calafiori doesn't get to start much for Arsenal because I believe he's either injured or he just doesn't get to start. I've been saying this since the transfer window, since the season ended. Vardy has to come to Madrid. Josko Vardy, he has to come to Real Madrid. Another centre-back has been linked to Real Madrid. Brahim Diaz, this is always, it's shocking to me. But I said this in the video we found out Pes was leaving Man City. I said a lot of Man City players will jump ship. Pep has been in charge over there for how many years? It is expected. A lot of Man City players are going to jump ship. And I really want Real Madrid to capitalize on this. However, I don't want Brahim Diaz. I don't want Brahim Diaz in any case. He's good, yes, but nah, I don't want Brahim Diaz. Nico Schlotterbeck is an interesting prospect. Not this. This is not what we want. This right here is what we want. Real Madrid applying a contract offer for Schlotterbeck. He has a release clause between 50 million euros and 60 million euros. It's not so bad. He's young. He's good, decent. He's quick on the ball. It would be nice to have him. So right now, we currently have 4 centre-backs, 4 centre-backs, left centre-backs, whatever, under consideration. Brahim Diaz, Vardy from Manchester City, Schlotterbeck, and Calafiori. We have to, and I believe we are going to sign two players from here. Because Perez said it himself, we are going to have a lot of signings. We've gotten Dumfries, we've gotten Konate. I really want us to get Vardy, but then I feel like we are going to end up with Calafiori and Schlotterbeck. I feel like we're going to end up with those top 2 over there. That's what I feel, though. But I'd really prefer Vardy and Schlotterbeck. That's what I really want. In any case, moving on. Brahim Diaz, has actually been approved by Juventus, to sign him and that. But, nah, I can't even let go of Brahim Diaz. You see, the problem with next season is we don't know what's going to happen next season. We don't know what we would end up needing and what we end up not needing next season. You understand what I'm saying? And we all know Brahim Diaz was very important this season, or he was very good this season. His goals and GA, they don't do justice to how good Brahim Diaz was. So that's what I'm saying. I don't think getting rid of Brahim Diaz would be a good idea. He's experienced. I don't see any reason why we should give him up. At least not yet to Juventus. So if you ask me, Juventus, they need to slow down, to be honest. They need to slow down a lot. What's this? This looks like several names have been linked to Real Madrid, but Matheus Fernandes is using Mourinho's favourites. That's this defensive midfielder over here. But I heard West Ham, the asking price for him was very, very high. I don't know, to be honest. He isn't really the type of person, the type of midfielder I'm searching for. We need a Vitinha type of midfielder. That's what I'm interested in right now. That's only what I'm interested in. But then, Jose Mourinho really wants that DMF. In any case, Franco Masantuono could leave on a loan deal. Should leave on a loan deal. This shouldn't be a could sort of situation. It should be a should. But then, I believe it's worded this way because we don't know how things are going to work out with Olise. If Olise declines, or rather if Bayern Munich declines, we can't just rely on a single right wing forward who is Hendrick. Master would have to come into the picture. So that's why this is still under consideration. But then, despite all of this going on, how is no one talking about Camavinga's transfer or loan? Can't be a loan anymore. How is no one talking? Isn't anyone interested in getting Camavinga? That's the question. Why is no one talking about Camavinga? In any case, that's about it for the updates. We still have, no definite news about the 150 million euro bid and whatever. So yeah, that's about it. Down in the comment section, let me know what new signings you want to see at Real Madrid. That's going to be it. I'll catch you guys later.